Richo, this is one of my favourite recipes because it just takes me back to a time when I was small. I was about 12 years old and I won a trip to Barbados. I was about that small, actually, at 12. Won a trip to Barbados because I had done well in science. Look at me now.
Look at you now.
All about the science.
I like that.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty good, wasn't it? But the main thing is we went on this lovely little turtle trip to go and look for turtles. We were snorkeling all day and we came up, I'm in the Caribbean, and this incredible layered dip came out, and I've never forgotten it, and I've managed to recreate it. So I'm going to do that today. So I've got some tomatoes here, jalapeno, onion, and a bit of apple cider vinegar. I'm going to show you how to just make a very simple salsa. Then after that, of course, then we need some guacamole, and we need the trifecta. We've got the sour cream on top there too, but we'll stick with the salsa for now. So just finely dice up the tomatoes. Now, of course, you can get it from a jar, but the thing is, when we buy things from a jar, we don't have control of the ingredients. So maybe the sugar, the salt is a little higher than we probably should have. Now, if you think every single meal you're getting that from a packet or a tin or a can, you're not in control of how much sugar and salt you are having on a daily basis. So it is a great thing to do.
Or you get it from a drive-through. That's what you don't want, isn't it?
Or a drive-through, which does happen. Look, I would never say absolutely never do that. It's a sometimes thing, though, and we can sometimes get a little too complacent and pick the easy way all the time. And the thing is, once you learn to cook and you get a few recipes under your belt, it's actually faster to cook your own recipe. This is friend food, I think. This is when your mates come over, they've all had a hard working week and you just want to kick back a little bit. You watch the AFL, I watch golf or probably something like that.
I'm thinking
You know
when your mates come over, you hand them a knife, some raw produce and get them to chop stuff up. That's what I'm thinking. Is that right?
We go in the ocean, that's what we do. We go swimming together. So this is great post-swim food, I think, this one. Now, have some onion in there. Now, don't put it all in because you don't want to have too much of a red onion raw salsa because you're not going to make many friends, and this is a kind of mingling food. There's some jalapeno in there too, so a bit of spice. If you don't want it so spicy, keep the seeds out. If you don't want it spicy at all, just don't have the jalapeno in there.
I threw the seeds in there, so it's going to be spicy.
It's you and I. We know we like that, and all our friends are chili eaters. So I just want to put 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar just in there.
Pepper?
Yep, pepper.
Oh, look at that.
That's perfect. And a bit of salt. We'll put a bit of extra virgin olive oil there too. So we've got our first layer. It's just a really nice, simple, fresh salsa. So in we go there. Whilst I am layering that one, I've got 2 avocados there because we're going to make a mammoth amount of guacamole.
So I'll cut into these?
Yeah, cut into that one. Yeah, cut the seed out of them. We want all of that lovely flesh.
I've got your avocado here.
Lovely stuff. So I'm going to add some chili flakes in there. We're really going for it with the chili, aren't we?
We love chili.
Some Greek yogurt. You can use sour cream as well.
Or mayonnaise.
Or mayonnaise. That's not my favourite thing to use. Or you don't have to have it at all. You can just have avocado, a bit of extra virgin olive oil. You can just mash it up that way. I'm just going to add a little bit there. Got some salt.
There's your avocado.
And some black pepper. You'll see a lime there too. And I think a good guacamole is all about the citrus. So whether you love lemon or you love lime, it really doesn't matter. Lime, I love with their Mexican-style guacamole.
Squeeze in there?
Yep, squeeze it in there whilst I get mashing. Of course, try and find an avocado that is quite soft. There's about a 5-minute window, as everybody jokes. So just make sure you keep your eye on it. A little tip as well is you can put your avocado just in a microwave that's not on, or you can also put it next to your bananas. But your bananas will also go quite soft because of that. You can put it in a brown paper bag too. Hey, the list is endless. Now, while I'm mashing that, we've got one more layer we need to do. We've got some sour cream. Now, this is award-winning sour cream. I love sour cream because it's just so kind of tart. It's lovely. It brings a really nice flavour to it and a creaminess, of course. Now, I've got a bowl just there. Now, just an easy, simple thing to do is you can have sour cream as is. It's delicious. But you can also very easily infuse it. And I'm a big fan of infusing stuff because it gets things from basically 0 to 100 real quick. So add some lime. Alternatively, you can just use some zest if you don't want it to go too liquidy on there. I think liquidy is a word.
A little bit of liquidy in here.
Yeah, a bit of liquidy. Now, we just want to put the avocado there. If you really want to make it look beautiful, make sure you get it right to the side. So in your glass bowl, it looks absolutely delightful.
I was wondering why you were using a glass bowl. Now it's sort of, you need to see the layers, don't you?
Show it off, especially if you're on a boat, you've got some guests. So if you want to be a really good host, we want things to look really nice so that everyone goes away and said, I had a lovely time on Rosie's big boat.
I had a lovely time on Rosie's big boat.
I don't have a boat though. Maybe next season.
Take
Anyway,
that.
well, you can have that one.
Sour cream in there.
Yes, and of course now the last little layer there. So just some little blobs. Oh, she's nice and thick, isn't she?
And you spread
There we
that
go.
around?
Yeah, we're going to spread that one around there. Just like that. I knew you were going to tuck in. Do you know what? I've done well already for you not to tuck in.
I had a sneaky little taste of the
Little
tomato,
sneaky
little
taste.
taste of the lime as well, little sneaky taste of the avocado. I've been tasting it all the way along, Rosie.
So I've got some black olives and some jalapenos. Now, black olives are traditionally used in Mexican cooking quite a bit. More kind of fusion Mexican, Baja, Mexico kind of scene there. So just going to chop up a few of those.
Cheese as well. I'm loving this.
Oh, some cheddar cheese. And there's no melting needed here. That's what you do with nachos. We really just want everything nice and fresh. You could put this in an esky on the boat, be ready to eat. And that's the great thing, you can be standing up and just fill up all your lovely guests. So grab some jalapenos. So these are just ones in brine, which just taste delicious. I'm quite addicted to them, actually. But they also have a nice bit of spice, so on we go
Bit of
there.
punch.
At the top, they got a real punch on there. A bit of coriander, as well as be generous with some cheese. Now, if we didn't think this was colourful enough, we have some beautiful purple corn there and some white corn chippies. Now, what I need you to do is I need you to get in there and I need you to get all those layers and you just tell me what you think.
Okay, Rosie, I'll dip in there.
Yeah.
Plenty of layers there, plenty of freshness in there, nice and creamy.
Yummy, hey?
Nice and hot. There's plenty of heat in there. I love that heat. And plenty of fresh flavours. This is a great little dish, Rosie.
That is party food. The only thing I need now is my boat.
Let's get a boat.
Yes.